Let me know if you are seeing me clearly. Let me know if you're hearing me. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to Extra Class, episode number 145. Just that everybody has been having a fabulous weekend, a blessed Sunday. Just that everybody has finished cooking, had dinner already, and ready for relax and listen to each other about some things that affect Jamaica. You understand what I say? Give me a minute to piece of my balances. Okay, so up here, so boom. Yeah, peeps, as me I say, hope everybody ready I know for listen to each other about some things we affect. Jam down, jam rock, Jamaica land we love. Land of food and water, Bob Marley we saying about Vibes Cartel, Butcher Banton, Ruel Reed, Fritz Pinnock, Othniel, Lawrence, Helper, Consultant, so one of people. You know what I think? Man, I respect peace. So there, kind of tired, but you know I work have to go hard. You know, Sunday evening, so we now do to OD the stream. So we try to make this as short and snappy as possible. You know what I mean? We kind of go up hard Friday night and the thing. You see me I say, Shanna Ivy, big up yourself. Yes, I mean, so peace. So there, big up on yourself. And me I say, the people that were checking from early, manners I respect. You know, I appreciate the support. You know what I mean? And me I say, Empress A, She's Caribbean, Romain Malcolm, King T, Sophia Kobe, Juggernaut MJ, Dexton Fremantle, Finar, Real Talk Media, Shanna Ivy, the Royal General, Chavez Edwards, Jamland TV, Johnny Boy, Miss Pearly Simpson, ELK the Poet, Eli Wagwan, Nickel Lee, Reginald Chavez, Blessings, Shandy Dandy, Shandy, what's up? Zine Leon Fordat, Zine. Sure. Can I catch some? Blessings Empress, how are you? Miss Millicent Thomas McDermott, J. Chrissy, Miss Sophia Kobe, Diamond Clark, peace. Big up some more people who come on. I know I think, you know. Wanda Phonic, Patsy Brown, Nigel Armstrong, Blessings, Damian Scott, YRN, that is Young Rich Nigga. I never did know I say you talk like G in a real life. So you're professional, bad bro. Man, as I respect in a family, I know I think, you know, blessings every time. Zane Craigis G, blessings, you know. Jadine, Miss Angela Walker. Anna Wagwan. So peace. Now go get that something up and running now. So Friday night I would have at length discussed the situation surrounding the latest scandal bag emanating from the governing party, where one senator, former senator Ruel Reed, would have resigned from his post as Minister of Education. And from the Senate, Zane, Miss Lorna Sawyers, good evening, mommy, how are you? It's good to see you. Miss Colleen Wilson, blessings. Omar got you, wagwan, bro. Delia Porter, blessings. The Royal General, Corey Garden, Natalie Willis. Yeah, so let me say. Moja Peter, your teach. Now the host from Humboldt Country. Zane, blessings in the family. Manners are respecting Richie, Finar. Big up some more people later. People that want to come in quick and fast, thick and fast. See? And such, there is so much more to speak about that story. There are so much more things I could say. But I have done an individual video encapsulating all the allegations against former Senator Ruel Reed and all the things that might have led to the Prime Minister requesting his resignation. So you can go and watch that video if you have not yet done so. If you never watch the stream Friday night, you can go rewatch it. Nothing wrong with that something. You understand what I say? Zane, Miss Margaret Jonas, Copper Blue, Romario Toretta, Andre with production, Naturally Me Know, Miss Bernadette George, Miss Sonia Allen, Zane, Jay Chrissy, Vanessa Chatman, Zane, Shanna, I'm talking about everything about rural already still. So yeah man, blessings. Zane, Cashy Clay, Miss Angela Martin, say hello professor, you're too kind my friend. So you know peeps, Jamaica to done. It continues. A number of things that have occurred since we spoke on Friday night. Zane, and Friday night I would have spoken to you about the fact that the police would have recovered 4 high-powered weapons in Salt Spring, St. James. and the trend continues. However, in this case, many of the fines would have been in the corporate area. Daniel Scarlett, what's up, Empress? Josh Jr., Miss Barbara Campbell. Zane, Jan's World. What them say, it's Jan's World, not a man's world. Jan, big up yourself. Zane, yes, the video was good, teacher. I watch it. Blessings in the family, you know, we appreciate the support, you know. Yeah, I'm speaking about support for all of the persons who have not yet subscribed to the second channel. You need to go across to do so. Jamaica, you understand what I say? I would really crave and appreciate your support over there. So if you haven't subscribed to Jamaica as yet, just find a way across, click the little subscribe and one little bell, something there. So you understand what I say? Help support the movement over there. So see, it's just an extension of this channel. You understand? It's just detailing the other part of Jamaica that we don't to detail and teach them, because we spend so much time looking at some stories where less than happy. You understand what I say? Yeah, man. And big up to all of the people them from Rocky Point, Clarendon. You understand? We kind of do so yesterday and drop in and all a reason with some people. Well, not personally on camera still the reason, because it wasn't an interview thing still. Get some footage, get some fish and them something. You know what I think? You understand? So a lot of people them out of Rocky Point, big up on yourself. Butterville, if you are watch, big up yourself on the road, boy. Manners every time. You see me? Yeah, man. So you know, peeps, as I was saying, that the police would have recovered some high-powered weapons in Montego Bay, in St. James last week. And the police in the corporate area would have struck gold, I suppose. Woman, and we starting with St. James again, nevertheless though. Woman among 4 held with gun and ammunition seizure in Beirut, St. James. Here, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again, we don't tell you no already. 99% of crimes committed in Jamaica, a woman know about it before it happened, know about it while it happened, know about it after it happened, or was centrally involved in the planning and execution of said crime. I say them things and some people, you know, get upset and get them panties in a bunch, but the reality is the reality, don't you understand? And we can't escape that, and the sooner we realize that and accept that, the better we are. You understand what I say? Women are centrally involved, in a lot of the crime and criminality currently permeating this country. So, woman among 4 held for a gun and ammunition seizure in Beirut, St. James. So 4 persons, including a female, were taken into police custody in relation to the seizure of an illegal firearm and ammunition during a joint police-military operation in the Beirut district in Rosehead, St. James on Saturday, March 23rd. So reports from the Mount Salem police are that between the hours of 3 p.m. and 6 p.m., the security team searched several premises, and during said search, a Taurus Millennium .45 pistol with a magazine containing 10.45 cartridges were seized. An additional 12.45 9mm cartridges and 15 12-gauge cartridges were also seized. So in total, that's what? 10 and 12, that's 22, and what the next figure there? A three of them, you know. So 10, 12, and 15. Oh, yeah, so 37 rounds were seized. You understand? You can equate that to 37 life. Done. You know what I think? So 3 males and a female were taken into custody in connection with the seizure. And the identities of the persons who were taken into custody are being withheld pending further investigation. You understand? Ellie, manners and respect and Empress. Really and truly appreciate that. You know what I mean? Blessings every time. And bro, Dexter and Fremantle, manners and a family. You know, we appreciate that something every time, you know. You know what I think? Blessings every time. Blessings for right and you understand what I say? Yeah man. So peeps, Empress Love, what I go on moment. I want to look one alright, you know. Big up yourself and Dante Dan, Damian Scott, Zane, Davian, Douglas, Juggernaut MJ. MJ, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Apple cider vinegar, Blair Boyd. That is nothing new, my son. Before you were born, it was happening worldwide. You understand? Blair Boyd, that is quite true. But you see, the reality is that in Jamaica, we tend to be in denial and we ascribe every violent act to the masculine gender, and we continue to behave like we are naive to the fact that many of these crimes are being driven by females. You understand what I say? Many of these crimes are being driven by females, or they are being done to give female things and to take care of females. That is why at them you normally say come Black Road and bun tie and demonstrate say police kill the choir boys. You understand what I say? Yeah man, young rich nigga, yeah man, you know available a yard man. I just one of them things. You see me I say? See, but that's how I think of family. You know what I mean? I appreciate the thought behind the thing. Don't worry about it. You see me I say? Blessings same way. You seen peeps, so boy I'm gonna know. At the female, them a wash out the bloody clothes them, and them a hide the gun them, and them a carry it in them purse, and in them handbag. You see me? Nicky Powell, bless up. We are talking about a portion of things. Right now we are talking about one gun with police find and them lock up 4 persons inclusive of a female. You see me? Yeah man. Now see a word in a real talk media, James. We appreciate that in a family. So on the gun trail, assault rifle among illegal weapons and ammo seized at Jarrett Lane in East Kingston. And you know the Jarrett Lane situation. A regular Jarrett Lane kick off and people do kick off and people head lick off and people have to run away and them something there. Noble cop, the noble cop. Big up yourself, sir, Kevin. You understand? Blessings in the Father Watson. And what I ask stream this evening, let me know so I can I not get no notification from your more time, you know. You understand? So let me know when you stream bigger boss. You know what I think of? Peeps. The general is here. Zane and Sir Watson, we didn't follow a reason. I not even get the chance to link you since Friday night. You understand? Because I want you to make a one link for me. You know what I think of? Just Ryan TV, Leon Latibody here. Blessings in the family. Leon, Derek Latibody here, your father, like, him did the governor Bank of Jamaica for a while and so I'm good as have a change. You understand? Then Mackenzie from my being at Excelsior High. Oh, Dr. Jarrett Lane they are talking about can't have Mountain View Avenue, Mountain Slow Avenue. You know what I think? So you know peeps, the police are reporting that an assault rifle was among 3 illegal firearms seized on Jarrett Lane in Kingston 3. That was yesterday, Zane? Saturday I think. You understand? The .30mm rifle, I don't even know the rifle they look. You understand? Because I didn't do the research. I'm not interested neither. You understand? Which was fitted with a telescope, was seized during a joint police military operation that was conducted in the community between 11 a.m. Zane and 3:15 p.m. Also seized during the operation 1.44 Magnum revolver, 1 9mm pistol, 18 5.56 cartridges, 1 AK-47 magazine, 1 M16 magazine, 1 ballistic vest, and 1 pair of binoculars. May I go back through them things right now, peeps, and I'm going to really get a broader picture of the situation that the security forces are treating with in this country. If you know, I know it's a sniper rifle, man. I don't know how it look. But from them say it have a telescope on it, then automatically you know it's a sniper rifle. Listen to the things them. The .30, I'm look for it, you know. I'm look for it. See it? I'm sure no what go on in a dance. Boom. Rifle. Oh, it's just a scope demonstration. I say I can't find everything. Oh, yeah. Serious machine. See? I say a whole heap of different thing. I say once one individual one me and say, yo, boom, son, hit that. You know, we don't know gun specialist still. So me can find one right here. See? And thing. Yeah, peace. But say it's really and truly a sniper rifle. But I plan to find one and drop in my background so I can see it. But never mind. So peeps, the .30 millimeter, 30 millimeter rifle, I suppose it fires what 30 caliber rounds, which was fitted with a telescope. Telescope, you know, the little sniper scope. Yeah, so, boy. Added to that, the sniper rifle, there was 1.44 Magnum revolver, one 9mm pistol, that are 3 weapons, you know, 18 5.56 cartridges, one M16 magazine, one AK-47 magazine, one bulletproof vest, and one pair of binoculars. A military type thing, that you know. You understand what I say? Military type things, them there. See me, no one was arrested in connection with the seizure, unfortunately. However, the police say investigations are ongoing. You understand? In some countries, they would then stake out that and erect surveillance equipment on that, and the next man will brush against it, then him gone to prison. But you know, we tend for say we not reach them place there right now. You understand? A military grade weapons them there. This is the second multiple firearm seizure by the police in 24 hours. Yeah? On Friday, as I said before, 3 high-powered rifles and 137 assorted rounds of ammunition were seized in Salt Spring, St. James. And the day before that, which would have been Thursday, another M16 rifle would have been found on a place named Lunis Corner, Gronis Corner. You understand? In Salt Spring said place. So, 4 or 5 high-powered weapons that the police would have taken off the street. You know what I mean? And thing. So, boy, I don't know still. How them gonna reach in the first place? You understand? How which man turn them face for them gonna reach in the first place? No. Set away. Mr. Chelsea Assad, big up yourself. Jay says she soon forward. Alright, Jay, let's say a word, Empress. Mackay News. Big up yourself and a brother. And peeps, as I say Mackay, I need to share something with you from Friday night. The general and as I say, Mackay is somebody who I work closely with. Mackay is somebody who shares a lot of the videos on the channel on his website. So we can get some additional views and things. So you know, is a relationship where a mutual respect and love. You see what I say? And his website and his work he would have added another tool to his arsenal where an Android and iOS app would have been created for his website. So you can go in the App Store and the Play Store, go and download it, you understand? Credible news, you see me? So if you're on the go, you want to know what going on the ground, and you can wait for primetime news and CVM news and Amaka, you just make sure so you have the app. You understand what I say? And thing, I will place the link for the app in the description of the video when I finish stream and thing. Big up yourself and brother. And when I look at editorial note too, I would have done a video Friday night after I finish stream. Like I got in bed about 2:30 Friday night, I do that video there. Zane, and in that video I would have spoken about 3 of St. James' most wanted men who were killed by the police within an 11-day period of time. Zane, and unfortunately I would have used an incorrect photograph for one of the males. Turned out that male is a high school student who was killed in the western end of the island recently, and it was very regrettable, you know, when I really do certain things because out of our one morality and them something and principles. Zine, someone say condolences to the family of the young man. I'll speak about his situation in a few, but my sincere apologies to his family. There was no ill intent meant, and it was an honest mistake. Yeah, and yesterday the iOS app come April the 30th. So the Android app are the one up and running. Alright, brother, that's a word. You see me? So, but me talk about that in a few peeps. You know what thing goes, sometimes you make some errors, see, and the picture came from a source where it's normally credible, but you know sometimes the thing, you understand what I say? So we want to say we made an error and we apologize for that. You understand what I say? The video was deleted immediately when I realized that the error was made. You understand what I say? I still intend to upload that video, but I wait for the picture. Our brother was named Pinky. I want to talk about Pinky some more. But anybody will know Pinky. The brother was named Pinky where people that celebrate say him dead down. So I don't love few picture. He might hold up my video. You understand what I say? And the only thing they might hold up for him on our 9 night. So I don't like him picture. You understand? Blue Moon TV. Man's family. So you know, peeps, this story is a story that the Jamaica Defense Force Lance Corporal fined $1.7 million after conviction on drug charges. Then, this story is something that I would have spoken about before when the corporal was arrested at the Norman Manley International Airport and charged for breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act. Zane and thing. Yeah man, we have to delete the video, Danny, because you know what thing go. You see me I say? We can't have the wrong thing on road and keep it up and you have to remain humble and accept when they make a mistake and you don't know what thing go. You see me? Alright, Maka, I know you work on the photo, man. So as soon as I get it, you don't make me get it and we just read it and reshoot up and thing and them something. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, Mr. Ivy, him name, I'm Pinky. Pinky and middle name. I soon tell him why I'm surname. I don't know why I'm surname still. And thing. But peace now, this JDF Lance Corporal is somebody who I know very well. Somebody who I knew for 5 consecutive years as we were batchmates in high school, classmates for 5 full years. And the reality is that none of us are perfect. All of us make mistakes and things. And he would have been tried and convicted, but he is very lucky. I'm going to tell you why I'm lucky now. So a member of the Jamaica Defense Force was convicted for breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act when he appeared before the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Thursday. He is a 33-year-old Lance Corporal Sedan Maxwell. Yeah, that I'm right name. His nickname is the next day, but we don't have to get into that now still. Of Jeffreytown, St. Mary. So reports are at about 4:45 p.m. on June 18, 2017. Maxwell was arrested by detectives assigned to the Narcotics Police Division at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston when he attempted to board an Air Canada flight which was destined for Toronto in Canada. It is further reported that Maxwell's luggage was searched during routine checks and 5 pounds of cocaine was found inside his luggage. He was subsequently arrested and charged with possession of cocaine. Now, in court, Maxwell was sentenced to pay $800,000 or 4 months imprisonment and $900,000 or 4 months imprisonment for attempting to export the cocaine. The illicit drugs had an estimated street value of $3 million. See? So you know, that is basically 1.7 mil right there, so. See? I'm even about. I don't know if me even about, Shana. You see me? Lee Shell. What Lee Shell there. Left Carty there. So Lee Shell, look like I first I learned about the story, but I've been tracking the story from day one. You understand? And I'm really and truly disappointed in how the development would have occurred. Because the reality is that it's one away, you understand, and healing from high school of little repute, you understand, and we are trying to build the thing and I build the name and I build the brand of the school and thing, and another man make it out and do well for himself and his family. You understand? He would have also been heavily involved in party promotions and was doing well. So I don't know why Rocky then decided to go that route there. But he decided to go that route. You understand? I've not seen him personally since the incident. You understand? But then I see him personally, I'm going to go all a reason. Because I'm going to go all a reason. Because I'm a friend. You understand what I say? And thing. And they're going to make him know say, your brother, you're wrong up still. You see, and you really and truly never did need for do that. You understand? And I think him get off really and truly lightly. You understand? 8 months really. Basically, when you look upon it at $1.7 million, I would suspect that he would probably choose the monetary route and thing. So, I don't really know still. But every man choose their own destiny. You understand? And as me I say, somebody who I knew, who I spoke with, who I had disagreements with, who I had a friendship with for 5 full solid years in high school. You understand what I say? So, people don't really hide things when the news come, the news come. You understand what I say? And we just deal with it how if we deal with it and we just move on. You understand? So, this is an opportunity at redemption, I suppose. I don't know what the situation will be now as it relates to his military career and them something there. You see me? But we have to just learn to satisfy with what we have. You understand what I say? We have to just learn to satisfy with what we have. And if the thing set away, we just try to deal with the thing on a legal level. You understand what I say? And as a man who should have had certain level of discipline based on his military training and being active in the military, like, you know a thing about, as me as a peeps, every man choose their own destiny answer. So I'm depend. So as me I say, him get off lightly, but at the judgment the decision done. Janelle Blueman, blessings. Zane? And thing. Yes, I. So peeps, I would have also uploaded another video today in really along with the rural read video on this channel. I would have uploaded 2 videos on Jamaica. If you don't watch them yet, down a Rocky Point, I buy some fish and I fly over the place, and well, not me I fly over the place, but the drone I fly over the place and I drive through the place and them things like that. I'm not gonna teach you, I fly over the place, you're a pilot. I don't wanna stay, you know. You understand? Romario, you know, listen, I know the man, me and the man got to school together, the man and my friend. Well, we were friends in high school and we're good. We see each other on the road. A mutual respect and love said we. See me I say? But you know what thing go? Yeah man, we were batchmates in high school, classmates for 5 years. You see me? And thing. Ms. Jen Sawyer, good evening. We say 100k vlogger. I want to really reach yet, Selena, but we give thanks. You know what I mean? The journey has been rough, tough, dark sometimes, but it was very well lit many a time. So we are give thanks. You understand? It has been an experience. Zane, it has been so many different things, but more good than bad our family. So we are give thanks. Hard work. Nobody no kind say. You know what I mean? Miss Garcia Horton, blessings my friend. Raymond Black, bless up. And Lee Shell, big up yourself in assist. Man, as I respect every time, you know. I say everybody must see it a big. No, brother, nobody know hate me because of 100k family. You understand? I'm not really so wise somebody they hate me for that. I just put in the work and the thing work. You understand? Enough man over 100k. Me happy for them. You understand what I say? And when man reach 100k, we reach out to them and say congrats. I just saw the thing go well. That's how me deal with the thing still. So I don't really know still. You understand? But you know, right now, I don't necessarily think nobody gonna hate me because I have 100,000 subscribers. You see me I say? Bless up. Miss Andrea D, blessings. John Gray, what go on? Baller Douglas, teach him to reach him could have sent the flat screen TV for the school. Ah boy. Calvin, big up yourself. You understand? Yeah man. Ready or no peeps? So I said I would have done another video Saying, Lee Shell, they say always present. And the boss say to big up yourself in a Sir Alliance. Man, as I'm respecting and congrats on the little one to your family. You know what thing, you know. You understand me? I say, yeah man, blessings. So there was like one local movie. I run off out of Willowdene, a Spanish town. There was some man a fire for some police and police a fire for some. Well, I don't know if I'm more than one person because that information has not yet I've not yet been furnished with said information. I got the video clips and had very little to work with in terms of content. So I used what was available in the best way possible. So you know what thing go. Cop shot during Spanish Town operation. So a police corporal, my understanding is that his name is Corporal Bennett, was attacked and shot by armed men. One reporter say armed men, one reporter say unarmed man. An armed man. One armed man. That kind of sound weird just now. During an operation in Willowdene, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, Sunday morning. So reports is that the corporal was hit. He was taken to hospital. I do not know what his condition is at this point in time and thing, but hopefully he is at least stable and he is responding favorably to treatment. Reports are also, well, not reports, but based on the clips that I watched, it would have appeared to me that the Joint Police Military Team would have managed to detain one man. I do not know if he was the shooter or one of the shooter or the man with the police them go look for. I was having a discussion with one of the viewers and he's saying just on appearance the man who was detained looked like he may be mentally challenged, so I do not know. You understand? So I don't know. So I do not know what led to the operation or what was the reason or purpose for the operation, but it was obvious that the police came on the gunfire and the fire was returned. We see him a soldier. I don't know the soldier reach up on the building so fast. You understand? Look like he was a sniper as well and thing. So at least one little thing I'm going up by JDF where the soldiers them look like them capable to a level in certain events. You understand what I say? So hopefully the police officer will be able to go home to his family and he will be able to recover and recuperate in as short a time as is possible. You understand now, peeps? No. I have been meaning to start to put something together for this video, but I'm going to get around to it yet. Like, I did sleep even just before the stream started. Body tired. All age I run with them. You know what I think? Reputed gangster on bail for murder has been murdered. Well, the headlines are reputed gangster on bail for murder shot dead in Lime Hall, St. Ann. So, a man who is a reputed murderer has been murdered. Now, if the thing says so and it goes in a real life, then I don't really feel no way about it still in a peeps. I not grown on, you know. Yeah, that's what I say. I know some people might take offense to that still. What are the reality? If you have murderers, then I don't really have no issue with it. You understand what I say? And thing, but when innocent people start lose them life now, then you understand. And the reality is that there are guns out in the street in the hands of thieves, and then that is a problem. But we could deal with that little thing and then we move on. That's our next discussion for our next time. A man who the police said was a member of the now dismantled St. Ann base After Dark gang, who was on bail for murder, was shot dead at his business place in Clamstead District, Lime Hall in St. Ann on Friday night. The deceased has been identified as 26-year-old Roshad Moss, alias Shot. Them boss Shot, you know see. Of Clamstead, Lime Hall and Croftsill in Clarendon. Police reports are that about 8:45 p.m. Moss, OC Shot, who operated a car wash and bar, was at his business place when an armed man wearing a mask pounced on him. The gunman opened fire. Well, it has a one man. I know it has a gunman. I know me right it still. But I'm pretty good as gunman it has a. Opened fire hitting Moss several times before fleeing the scene. The police were alerted, and on their arrival, Moss was found lying motionless with several gunshot wounds. Seeing Shani Maker say business place. Yeah, Shani, the man run off him car wash and him bar star. You understand? He ain't them bust up shot. You know. Hey, your mother tell us she gonna bust your shot yet. Yeah, probably better that. Seeing? Lyman stop play cricket and bias gun. Teddy Brock shot dead. So what you know, peeps? He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Moss, but listen to peeps, the thing I get interesting, you know. You understand? Moss reportedly had several major brushes with the law. Brushes, including being classified as one of St. Anne's most notorious criminals. At the time of his death, he was on bail for the murder of Damian Campbell, OC Ironman. Who was shot and killed in Limehall on the 5th of January 2016. So it look like shot, boss Ironman shot and somebody boss back shot. I don't know. Reports are at about 1:30 a.m. a taxi operator, 30-year-old David Hudson, was at home when he was pounced upon by gunmen who opened fire, killing him. Another person, Campbell, who was at the home, was also shot in the head and wounded. Campbell died in hospital the following day. May I bring you back to this piece because it's important, you know. Exhibit A. Reports are that, alright, so it says now, when shot was bust, he was on bail for the murder of Damian Campbell. Eh? OC Ironman. Ironman don't really sound like he was an angel still, no. I don't really know, but you soon find out how I go on that dance. Look more there. Who was shot and killed in Limehall on January 5th, 2016. Reports are that about 1:30 a.m., a taxi operator whose name was David Hudson, 30-year-old, was at home when he was pounced upon by gunmen who opened fire, killing him. Another person, Campbell, that Ironman, who was at the home, was also shot in the head and wounded. So he never dead immediately. You understand? However, he died in hospital the next day. But before he died, he was able to ID his shooter as shot. Alright. Moss, which is shot, turned himself into the police that day after law enforcers had launched a search for him in connection with the murders. Double murder, you know, nonetheless. He was later charged only in connection with the murder of Campbell, who had reportedly identified him, shot, as his attacker before he became unconscious. Remember, 2 men dead, you know, but only Campbell was able to say something because the next man did dead before. Yeah, and the next man died immediately. Campbell died the other day. So police said they want shot and then shot bringing himself. But shot now was only charged for Campbell's murder. But what let's see much say now. Zane, at that time, the St. Anne police said the murders of Hudson and Campbell were linked to a campaign by criminals to eliminate persons who had information on the disappearance of 4 family members then, who are now presumed dead. You understand what I'm going on, sir? So when Campbell, Ironman, and Hudson were killed, the police theorized that their death was a part of a campaign to eliminate persons who might have had information on the 4 persons who were kidnapped and now fear dead because a long time that go on. Then, the 57-year-old Joseph Lynch, his 43-year-old nephew Lascelles Lynch, 50-year-old Ruth Lawrence, and her niece, 7-year-old Remeka Haynes. They disappeared on November 14th, 2015. after the theft of bags of pimento and other items from a farmhouse in Lime Hall. So basically, the man them thief some pimento. In Jamaica we say pimento. See? Some pimento from a farmhouse, and it looked like say no, the family was on the property and they were, I don't know, abducted, murdered, nobody don't know. The house and another building were set on fire after the robbery. The bodies of the 4 missing persons were never found. Interestingly, Moss was initially detained in relation to the disappearance of the family. It's like a movie this me I talk about, you know. Me a review like. You understand? But was released by the police due to lack of evidence. So 4 people died because of pimento. You see what I say? Remember the peeps, shot you know, shot. Zane? Shot was initially detained in relation to the disappearance of the 4 family members, but was released by the police due to lack of evidence. Meanwhile, Shot was granted bail by the courts in relation to the murder of Campbell, that Iron Man. One of the conditions of his bail was that he was to report to the Crofts Hill police in Clarendon. But the police later said that Moss, which is Shot, was not reporting. Following several attempts to locate Shot, he was apprehended in a taxi close to the community of Moneague in St. Anne on September 28, 2016. Shot allegedly committed the murder of Campbell while on bail for accessory to murder. Yo. You see, after I done this, I'm going to say a little thing. I want to listen, because I don't want to get confused, because I whole heap of turn and curves like a fern gully, because it was a scent and thing. See, listen what Shot go on with you now, because we're not done with Shot it, Shot reportedly, allegedly committed the murder of Campbell and possibly Hudson while he was out on bail for accessory to murder in relation to the May 2015, May 29th, 2015 shooting death of 16-year-old Maurice Cox Jr. The teen was accidentally shot by another man, Kevin Rattigan. Rattigan was the parish's most wanted man for a long time, at a house in Sandy Grove, Lime Hall in St. Anne. Now listen to the story, Rattigan, who pleaded guilty to the lesser charge of manslaughter in relation to the teen's death, was sentenced to 4 years imprisonment on February 21st, 2017. Allegations are that Rattigan and other friends, including Cox Jr., 16-year-old boy, were at the home of Moss, Shot. Them they are shot yard in a section of Lime Hall in May of 2015. They were singing songs about guns. They are the yard and they are shot yard. And they were singing songs about guns. But singing songs about guns don't kill no one. Here we go on. They were singing songs about guns and girls. You know, nothing wrong about singing about girls. I sing about girls from time to time. Everything good. You understand? A gun was also being played with by the men. So the man them a play with gun and a sing about gun and people life done and blood run. Never mind. Shot was reportedly asleep in another section of the house at the time. It is further alleged that Rattigan was cleaning the gun when it went off and Cox Jr. was shot and wounded. He was taken to hospital where he succumbed to his wounds. For his part, Shot was alleged to have hidden the illegal firearm, which to date has not been recovered. And he also allegedly attempted to clean the blood from his house to conceal evidence. Shot good as use a shot to clean up the blood. Zin? So on Friday, June 9, 2017, Shot was again granted bail for what I do not know. In the sum of $100,000. You hear that? $100,000, you know. $100,000. In the St. Anne Circuit Court for the charge of accessory to murder. It is not clear what, if any, outcome there was to the accessory to murder case. Yeah, right now, Mr. Accessory down in one dead house like, boy shot. You understand? Bust him shot. You see? Thing. No, you no listen. How can a man like that be granted bail? Why? Like, I don't understand. So I might do a video individually pan shot. One of them time. I don't know. I see how you go. Tired days these days. I no time to bust my shot pan all shot. Yeah. So peeps, Friday night we spoke about Pinky. You understand? Friday night we talk about Pinky. And we said the people them don't so kind of celebrate Pinky's demise. You understand? And thing. And as me I say, if anybody in here know Pinky, link me. You understand? I want a picture with Pinky. Pinky, I hold up my video. See it? Watch it now. Demise of Pinky, a major success, say Superintendent of Police. So the death of top flight St. James gangster 23-year-old Amoy A-M-O-Y Pinky Young, who was killed in a confrontation with the police in Granville on Thursday, is being hailed by the police as a major breakthrough in its efforts to neutralize dangerous criminals who are said to be the principal drivers of the murderous violence plaguing St. James. Young, who allegedly escaped several confrontations with the police, was described as a leader of the Granville base MS-13 gang by Superintendent Vernon Ellis, the commanding officer for the St. James Police Division. See? Peyton Place, pick up yourself in a bro. What did Royal Reed do? Nicky, I have 2 videos detail Royal Reed situation. You can watch them on the stream finish, yeah? But him resign as Minister of Education because them say him thief some money like. You understand? And them something. So you know what I think. But the videos are there, so you can watch them. I want to watch time too. And probably ads run upon them and make money. So you know what I think. No pressure. No pressure nobody that. You understand? So the MS-13 gang, gang. Ah boy. According to Ellis, like the Central American gang, from which it adopted its name, the gangsters led by Young believed in utilizing guerrilla tactics against their rival. He, Young, Pinky, was wanted for rape. Pinky has some zebra jeans in him, you know see? I could have never done a raper. Pinky was wanted for rape, a series of murders, wounding with intent, and shooting at the police. Among other crimes committed in Granville, said Ellis, the gang he formed and was leading is a breakaway faction of the Big Yard Gang, which is based in the Gordon Crescent section of Granville. While Young's gang is said to have adopted its name from the infamous MS-13, which is primarily based in Honduras, Ellis said the police have not seen any intelligence to suggest any linkages between both gangs. However, he said that the weapons gang members use suggested an international link. They use lots of guerrilla tactics, and they are known to use mostly high-powered rifles. We have no doubt that this man, Pinky, was one of the most feared violence producers in the parish, And while we would prefer if these guys would surrender when they are confronted, they are giving us little choice but to respond with deadly force. In breaking down the various confrontations that Young had with the police since he came to prominence, Ellis listed the following. January 2018. The police tried to capture him, but following an intense firefight, he escaped, leaving an M1 rifle, an AK-47, and an assortment of ammunition behind. July 2018. He foiled another attempt to capture him and fled, leaving one Glock 40 handgun and a Smith & Wesson pistol with 68 rounds of ammunition. In yet another attempt to capture him in October of 2018, a Bushmaster rifle was seized after he initially engaged the police before escaping. M1, M16, Bushmaster, Smith & Wesson, and Glock 40, that are 5 weapons recovered from one man, We say the term violence producer irk in her family. That them I use now, just like how them say state of emergency is enhanced security measures. Have a laugh. See? In our operations aimed at capturing this man, Pinky, we have seized a total of 6 firearms, including 3 rifles and more than 300 rounds of ammunition, said Ellis. We are providing all these details because we want the public to know the type of men we have out there committing serious crimes. Ellis called on families of known gangsters to hand them over to the police so that the justice system can determine their guilt or innocence. Big up yourself and Julian, man as in a youth. You know what I mean? Blessings every time. Kev say a dirty criminal. Them is that for true, Kev. You understand? But the man them say them name violence producers, yeah, sir. So me don't really know. You understand? Yes, I. 6 guns and 300 rounds from one man. Yeah, boy. Pinky. Need a pink casket. Some pink wreath. You understand? Some pink mesh. Fish settings. Big catch. Now I'm not a pinky catcher now. You understand? Poachers lose boats and equipment and fish. The decision by senior corporate area Judge Van Smith to support the application by the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution for forfeiture of 2 industrial fishing boats from the Dominican Republic is being hailed for its landmark significance. The vessels, which were fishing illegally in Jamaica's territorial waters on Saturday, March 2nd, were intercepted with equipment and 557,000 pounds of combined seafood. And I go down a rocket point yesterday and couldn't get 2 snapper. And then when I come and catch a snapper, them and gone. You understand? Danny Black Horse, pick up yourself in a bro. You know, we appreciate that something, Father Patrick Dennis, so I go on. It's a violence producers romanticize the violence. But I never choose a name so the Andre as them, and me just call it card, but them saying, you understand? Teach why we cannot put camera. Right. I don't understand the question in Father Robinson. I don't know if you want to check it and see if everything alright with it. Ali Cat, blessings in the family. You see me? Alright. Presiding over a sitting of a court convened at the Marine Police facilities, Smith ordered that the boats, equipment and the catch be forfeited to the state after the poachers pleaded guilty to all charges. The captains of both vessels had pleaded guilty during the first sitting on March 15th, when they were fined $40,000 each. I don't know if the $40,000 they are Jamaican dollars or US dollars, While 54 other fishermen were yesterday each fined $30,000 and 3 months imprisonment. That sounds like a Jamaican dollars. Court leniency. The lone Jamaican in the crew was, however, spared prison under a plea bargaining agreement, according to Deputy Director of Public Prosecution, Audley Duncan, seeing who marshaled evidence on behalf of the prosecution. He is young, and the prosecution exercised a discretion not to proceed against him. The others go back to their home, but he would have had a criminal record here for illegal fishing. His lawyer asked, and we decided, in light of the forfeiture of the catch and vessel, that there was no need to punish this young man, he explained. You understand? So right now, we no low Jamaican waters, yeah, sir. Because they might take away boat them. Long time. You understand what I say? And thing, and... Yeah, man. I say, Empress, I go one fishing village in a week, but Wednesday. No snapper. Only some, I think them have some yellowtail. And the yellowtail snapper with them have couldn't fit in my pot them. So I couldn't buy. And I don't want to slice fish. I got a Rocky Point yesterday and not one single snapper on the whole of the Rocky Point fishing village. Them say I call moonshine and then I bite still. So I don't know. I just say them catch out the snapper them still. I don't know. You understand? I say a lot of things sometimes. Jamaican. That's a powerful word. Jamaican faces 20 years in prison for a lot of scamming in the US. When will they learn? Yes, I sound like an evil fella when I laugh. Where's the Mojo Jojo? Zin? A 34-year-old Jamaican man faces up to 20 years in prison in the United States after pleading guilty on Thursday to scamming an elderly woman of over $100,000 by claiming that she had won a lottery prize. Alidan, blessings. The Jamaican is Sanjay Burton, alias Michael Peart of Tavern Avenue, Kingston 6. The man have two full names. The man alias is a full name. You know, normally a alias is just a next name. Like, yeah, I mean, the man alias is one whole name. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office, Burton pleaded guilty to one count of conspiring to commit mail and wire fraud in the U.S. District Court. See? In New York there. In addition to the possibility of being sent to prison for 20 years, the Jamaican also faces a term of post-release supervision of up to 3 years and a fine of US $250,000 when he is sentenced by senior United States District Judge Norman A. Mordew on July 15th of this year. Wow. In pleading guilty, Burton admitted that he conspired with others to place phone calls from Jamaica to individuals located within the United States, and particularly to senior citizens residing in the U.S. Authorities said the Jamaican scammed one Oneida County resident on August 17, 2012, telling her she had won US $250,000, but he needed her to pay associated taxes and fees in order for her to collect the grand prize. Over the course of the next year, authorities said Burton convinced the woman to send him at least $107,930 in checks and wire transfer. So you win $250,000. And in order to get that $250,000, you only have to pay $107,000. Then you can't keep it. Me don't want it. You understand me? I say, me don't want it. If me have to pay half, for collect where me win, half where me win for collect it, dead me don't want it. For do it with. But I guess the lady was probably suffering from dementia and them things. So I don't know still. Authorities said the money would first go to an intermediary in New York City before a portion of the money was sent to Burton in Jamaica. However, the victim never received her purported winnings, which did not exist. So I guess that's something for pay $250,000, you know. Yo. I know $250,000 if you pay then. If you pay $357,000. So if you give back the woman $107,000 plus fine the woman $250,000. That's something you see. You understand? See? So Burton was charged via indictment in 2014 and was successfully extradited to the United States from Jamaica in late November of 2018 with the assistance of the United States Department of Justice. Man, them not learn, family. Nah, learn. Illegal cash pot operator slapped with $375,000 fine. An illegal cash pot operator has been fined $375,000 and given 7 days to pay the sum or face imprisonment. 375 in a 7 days. Yeah. This is an important development in the efforts of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Commission to stamp out and protect Jamaicans from illegal gambling operations. Say one man, in name long. You understand? So, a report to Crime Stop resulted in the enforcement team undertaking investigation to monitor the activities in the White Lane area of Waterhouse in Kingston. Subsequently, the gaming regulators team conducted a joint operation with the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Unit of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, which led to the arrest and charge. The matter went before the court and resulted in the $375,000 fine. Now I read the most, but him have 7 days to find the money. Else him go to prison. I don't know how long him go to prison for, you know. You understand what I say? Peep sleeper kill me. You understand? Trish, what go on? Thing good, Miss Winsome Hudson. Roxlack Stevie. Miss Sophia Kobe, big up yourself, you know. You understand what I say? And peeps, manners to all of the people who are watch. If you're there for the first time, welcome. We appreciate the support. If you're there every day, welcome. We appreciate the support. If you're there from we have 1 subscriber, big up your damn self. If you're there from we have 90, big up yourself just the same. If you unsubscribe and resubscribe, big up yourself. You understand what I say? If you unsubscribe and not subscribe, but yeah, here's a low-key fun said way and a sneak back of your couch and a watch, big up yourself said way. You understand? If you pretend to be a hater, but there's a low-key admirer of the work we teach them do, big up yourself said way. Me not tell nobody everything good. You understand them? Mucho. You understand? So peeps, I made mention of this earlier. And I would have said sorry for using the young man's picture as a purported gangster in the western part of the country, Zane and thing. So, sad situation. High school student gunned down in Negril. A fifth form student of Green Island High School in Hanover was shot and killed by a yet unknown assailant in Negril, Westmoreland on Thursday night. The deceased has been identified as 18-year-old Kehian Pryce, also called Kai, or Pen Game. I don't know about the alias part still, but never mind. Of Negril. And I would have used his picture in place of Pinky's picture, because I can't get no picture of Pinky. You understand what I say? So, that when I requested the picture from the media personnel, Zane, that was the picture that I got. And it's normally a very credible source. So, I went in the video with the knowledge that everything good and I'm not nothing to worry about. You understand? Turns out that that wasn't the case. He was furnished with a picture by somebody else who did not apparently make enough checks to ascertain whether or not that is Pinky. Because I kind of look on him and say, if Pinky good as brown. That's why I'm good as call him Pinky. I'm good as bleach. Let me see. I mean, they have a local feeling, you know, but then no, me go ahead say it. I'm up till after 2 Saturday morning. I edit the video family. That's why I'm tired so too. And then me wake up and go a Rocky Point and come back and tired. And I work from morning and them sitting there. So I'm kind of front. Me 8 upload a video, edit, and the video took about 3 hours. Edit a video, upload it, optimize the video, share the video, do the thumbnail for the video, and then me have to delete the video. Me hate that family. You better me do the video to begin with. You understand? But that's how the thing goes. So reports are that about 7 p.m. Pryce and a male friend were sitting under a tree in a yard when 2 men rode up on a motorcycle. The pillion rider reportedly dismounted and brandished a handgun with which he opened fire, hitting Pryce multiple times to the upper body. The youngster reportedly ran off and collapsed in the yard. The shooter then escaped on the waiting motorcycle in the direction of the West End main road. The police were alerted and Pryce was taken to the Savannah Lamar Public Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police are now investigating So again, I want to take the opportunity to publicly apologize to the family and friends of one Kehian Pryce, OC Kai, Zane, fifth form student, former fifth form student of the Green Island High School in Hanover. My sincere apologies. Yeah? Alright, peeps. Done with that, you know. Suspected suicide at Tower Street Adult Correctional Facility. The Ellison Road police are probing the circumstances surrounding the death of an inmate who was found hanging at the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center in Kingston. I think yesterday. Dead is 38-year-old Donovan Thompson. See? Big brother James Bond, this is for when you reach 100k. Drink a beer. Drink a beer, but don't you dare burn a spliff. Big up yourself in a father, James. I remember when James just find the channel, you know, that time he about 3 subscribers. And James said, you're going to be one of the biggest YouTubers in the youth. As a matter of fact, you're going to be Prime Minister of Jamaica. You understand? Now, be Prime Minister still, because I'm not interested. You know, you'll be one of the biggest YouTubers still. Me work with that. Big up yourself in a father, James Bond. 007. One of the real loyal soldiers to the thing. And I mean, him not always about, but every time him find the time, him check it. Big up yourself, bro. You understand? The man, so when you reach 100,000 subscribers, you must wear a jacket and tie. Yo, watch me now, peeps. See, so reports are that about 6 a.m., correctional officers were doing their routine checks when they stumbled upon the body hanging by a piece of cloth that was tied to its neck. The police were called in and the body removed to the morgue. So a post-mortem will be done to determine the cause of death, police say. You understand me? I say? Yes, sir. Copper done. What you deal with? Driver, don't stop at all. Yes, sir. Can drink a beer, but don't you dare burn a spliff. Every time I visit when I am to leave, I cry. Patrick Dennis, how you talk about family? I never do that story. I can't bother, you know. Can't bother. So more leap of Jamaicans all about the place I get problem. Cayman, Bahamas, all about. I don't know. Zane, I read through them still because extradited Jamaican charged with manslaughter and cruelty to child in Cayman. Zane, a Jamaican man who was extradited from the United States was remanded in police custody in the Cayman Islands on Friday when he appeared in court on charges of cruelty to a child and manslaughter. The accused man is 46-year-old Larry Levers, a former supervisor at the Bonaventura Boys Home in the Cayman Island. See? The charges were laid against a Jamaican following the death of 14-year-old Risco Batten, who drowned in South Sound in November of 2015. Levers is one of 2 men charged in the case. They were supervising Batten and several other boys from the boys' home on a fishing trip. According to media reports in the Cayman Islands on Friday, when Levers appeared in the summary court, his attorney, John Furnace, the name them funny, told the judge that his client had arrived back on the island either late Thursday night or early Friday morning. For that reason, he explained he was asking for time to put material together for a proper bail application. Him not get no bail and it look like a runway. However, Crown Counsel advised the court that Levers left Cayman for Jamaica in September of 2016, by which time he was aware of an investigation into the incident in which the child died and had already supplied some information about it. The Jamaican man subsequently traveled to the US with a different first name, but his last name Levers, based on information presented to the court. The decision was subsequently made by the magistrate in court to remand him, naturally, until May the 22nd. Zane Mays no judge, I mean, no said that that happened. At that time, the accused is expected to appear in the Grand Court, the High Court in Cayman Islands, alongside with his co-accused, 65-year-old Michael Stewart. You understand? So Levers and Stewart are accused of failing to properly supervise Button when they took him and the other boys on the trip to what has been described as a notoriously dangerous location. Why would you take the kids there if it's a notoriously dangerous location? I am a geography teacher and I take children on field trips many a time. I've been doing that from 2008. See, and I've not had an incident because before you go on the road, the youth them know who you be already, and you ramp with me on the road. You understand what I say? And thing, and you have to keep an eye on the youths them because you know youths will be youths. See? Money boo, yeah man, we're still live Empress. See? So you can't bring the youth them to a location that is notoriously dangerous like that and don't provide the requisite supervision. You see me? So you know what thing go. Sad still. So peeps, you want to know say what they are, the man them do a little thing on social media, say JDF a recruit and about one good 2,000 people rush off on upper camp with them application and thing. Me say a little positive in this. Zane, I mean it is a hoax, Zane, and it is an attempt at scamming. But here the positive for me seeing it now. It means say you have enough youth who really want to do something. I know my face still a strip. Who really want to do something with them life. And they were very, very responsive to the ad, even though it was fake. Zane, because the JDF said them would then process like 80 to 100 persons per day, about 2,000 people show up. You understand? So the fake recruitment ad cost thousands to descend on JDF headquarters. And the scammers use a WhatsApp hoax to lure recruits to upper camp. You understand what I say? So, boy, I don't know still. The scammer them there in a parliament and all about. Yeah, there's most of them they like. Ruel! Big up yourself, youth. You understand? Father Ruel, Deacon, JP, Principal. The greatest that is, that ever was, and that ever will be. Ah, boy. Take bad thing, joke, yes, huh? And next, Jamaican. A Jamaican teen in the Bahamas charged for breaches of the Dental Health Act. So I suppose many Jamaicans are interested in going into people's mouth, you know, because this is the second Jamaican in recent times that would have been detained and charged in the Bahamas for posing as dentists when them don't have no qualification. A male teen from Jamaica has been charged with breaches of the Dental Health Act in the Bahamas following accusations that he has been posing as a dentist over the last 5 months. According to the Bahamas news media, the teen, 18-year-old Javone Montague, I wonder if he move him on uncle too. His uncle I hope him on too. Yesterday denied practicing and advertising himself as a dentist between October 28, 2018 and March 13 when arraigned before a magistrate. See? So the West Bay Street resident is said to have further denied being found in possession and or control of various dental health appliances, equipment, or supplies without proper authority, which he used to practice dentistry or perform dental work on March the 13th. Yo. See? And thing. Me not happy him fall. I'm happy say, I'm assuming you're talking about Roy Reid. What I'm happy is that another politician or a political aspirant has been found out for what they really are. See? What I'm pleased about is that it shows that arrogance is not the way to go. Zine, and if you rise, you can also fall. That is what I am happy about. You understand what I say? And I am also happy that persons are beginning to see that the persons who we continue to show with adulation and admiration and people would kill people for is them no mean no good. You understand what I say? So from that perspective, yeah, I'm happy. You understand what I say? But I don't really have nothing against Ruel personally. It's just that Ruel as a minister of education, him just wasn't the best. You understand? And him come up with some things where a slavery mentality, and we're not into that. You understand? And he was not very supportive of teachers who he has been for about 30 years. A teacher. You understand? But never mind, a long story. You understand? Father Roll, big up yourself. I know you watch. Big up. How you have for dinner, brother? Your dinner good as expensive, you know. $5.5 million dinner. I know still. You understand? But that's why your helper cook today. Because your helper good as rich, you know. Based on what I hear. I don't know still. You understand? The road nice streets. Yeah. The teen reportedly married to a Bahamian woman who is understood to be pregnant. And by a teen in a family. We're 18-year-old. Well, this is really a man still. You understand what I say? So the man is a married man, a married dentist. Leave I read no more of that still. And peace, my mama telling us say something there. My name and two stay too long today. So I share one more thing and then I cut out. You understand? I have a look at 2 cents for adding pan who I think may be the best candidate for the vacant post of Minister of Education. We know Carl Samuda has been placed there for the time being. My opinion on that is that Carl Samuda has been placed there because even at the office of the Prime Minister not do much. Prime Minister keep a eye upon him like so. You know, Carl Samuda did a hardly supporter in a local internal election. So everybody would support Hardly Shah, the Prime Minister, either take them out of one super ministry and bring them in an office or give them one lesser portfolio. Prime Minister not easy, you know. I think him easy. So Carl, I think was placed there because the Prime Minister would feel like him have a experience and you understand him can set the ship in this rocky sea. You understand? But I think that he cannot be given the portfolio full time. You understand? But him not the first stage. Call out every single person. Brother, how you did there when I beat Andrew Wheatley family? How you there when I cuff them and buff them? You understand me? I say, hey, I'm Kerisha, how are you, baby girl? It's good to see you. Hope you're okay. You understand? So, when you feel like, say, I just roll alone, we beat. We beat in a matter you could have green, blue, orange, or purple. You understand me? I say, if you mess up with taxpayers' money when me have money, you know. You understand me? I say, then I go treat you rush. You understand? But the real thing still, allegation, so we are going to watch and still teach, are you still going to leave the work sooner? Yeah, man, this is not nothing to do with rule, brother. It's just a system. The rule is not the system. Rule was a part of the system. You understand what I say? And the conditions will not change because Ruel would have left. Ministry policies are ministry policies and they would have been discussed and passed by a group of people and not just one man. So me wanting to leave teaching or stop teaching has nothing to do with Ruel Reid. It's a personal thing. You understand? And it don't have nothing to do with the Ruel. You see me? Yes, family. So watch me now. Disarm them. So I'm going to finish with the rural thing, you know. As me I say, Carl Samuda, I think, based on my own observation and analysis, was placed there because even at the office of the Prime Minister not doing much that I want from the Mombasa grass sitting, you understand? Zane, and from him support Hardly. And the Prime Minister, in my view, is probably saying that he has a wealth of experience, Zane, and he would be able to add some stability to the Ministry of Education in the short term while he think about appointing a minister to the position permanently. My viewpoint, Zane, and this is just my opinion, just based on observation, Zane, is that the person who should be given the education portfolio permanently is one Floyd Green. And I say that based on a number of things. One, Floyd is young, fresh, intelligent. He may not yet have been baptized in the crucible of Jamaican corrupt politics and politics. He seems like somebody who is passionate about transforming the education system as it is now. He seemed to be somebody who can identify with the needs of the school age population, being his age situation. He seemed to be somebody who is in tune with the younger generation and stuff. So I think he would be somebody who the Prime Minister could or should look at for the portfolio. I don't want to see no man where me I sit on TV from me still a PP up myself become education minister family. Me no want to see no man where me I sit on my TV from me and wear nappy. I mean, really like TV that time still, but you know me I talk about. You understand what I say? Empress says she don't know Floyd Green. So that would be if I was the Prime Minister, that would be the direction in which I would go. That's just me personally. You understand? I think Orlando Terrelong would be somebody else who I probably offer some form of consideration to. But Orlando is in the Ministry of Entertainment and Sports. So man Bob's here, I work on a thing. You understand what I say? So Floyd Green is somebody whom I think has the potential to modernize, to reorganize the education system in the country. And I think is somebody who is not nearly as arrogant as the former Minister of Education. And him have a look of realness to him. It's not somebody whom I really I've ever sit down and talk to, but I've been in the same space with him. You understand? I know people. You understand? And as I said, I think Floyd Green would be the best option. That's just my opinion. You understand what I say? From your people for yeah, some man up on TV from me and we're Pampas family. You understand? And them man they can't walk. You see me? Right now, me know Pernell Charles and Carl Samuda and them man they from me just learn for talk. Yo. There's a young one, fresh and green, like Floyd Green. What happened to all those young people in the backbench of the PM? Need to start putting them forward and get rid of those old people. Or are you going to be out of power? You know, me keep on here, everybody I say out of power. But me I say no, and this is not from a political standpoint. This is just from a logical perspective. If you really and truly think say Peter Phillips can present a viable challenge against Andrew Holness, then you're in for a rude awakening. That is just my personal opinion. Peter Phillips, the People's National Party under Peter Phillips is not electable. That is just my personal opinion. And irrespective of the scandals and the scandal bags and crocus bags that is currently plaguing the Andrew Holness-led administration, I really and truly cannot, whether me asleep or awake, see Dr. Peter Phillips as a formidable opposition or opponent, I should say, for Andrew Holness. It's just a simple maths. Me I tell you that. But as me I say, it's not. I'm not involved in a politics, but this is just my observation and my analysis of the situation. So me keep on hearing people say I'm losing next election. To who? Me not see it happen. They just me that still. But stranger things have happened. You understand what I say? Stranger. It's like you move from Andrew and you go back 20 years in the past. If you go to Peter Phillips. That's just my opinion that still. Zine? And I think, and I'm say, when I talk politics based on my observation. The PNP would have made a blunder when Dr. Peter Phillips would have been given the presidency of the party. Given, because it wasn't even a challenge. Oh, it is his time, he has been there long enough. And so you go. The person who is most capable for the job should always be given the job. If he come one day in a job today versus a man, because a man who did it for 30 years and him is a waste of time. Versus a man who come today and him are the best person for the job, and him forget the job. It's just my opinion that. So don't tell me about long service. Long service no mean nothing if you're not qualified for do the thing. You understand what I say? But as I say, I'm not comfortable no politics, I just talk my few cents based on what I see through me too, yeah, them like so. You understand? So like we say I go still, I just don't see Peter Phillips being any form of an opponent to Andrew Holness. That's a sad reality that. There's a sad reality. You understand what I say? As a matter of fact, I'll go even further. I think, never mind. Never mind. Stranger things have happened still. So, you never know. Politics and the money run it. You understand? See? And from people belly full, then do anything. So, that's the next thing. But, as we speak, in reality, saying that, then we have to look at what is available, what is the option, and see. You understand? Peter is just not electable as a prime minister. That's just my opinion. I can't see it happen, but I could be wrong. You understand? Me know Peter Phillips from me in a Pampas too. You understand? Terradan, big up yourself in the youth. So I don't know. I don't know still. But as me I say, when the big youth attack still, them just attack off him out. They don't really know much. He just talk some things still. But just attack based on how me look on the thing, how me size up the thing, how me drop the thing and see things still. You see, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I mean, yes, So, people, I run off the last topic, you know, and probably go sleep because I'm tired. See? I have been meaning to do the Calabar video because the Calabar story has some twists and turns and curves and creases and corners. But every time I do the Calabar video, something else will come up and I don't know. But I'll try to get it out of the way still and see. See? Disarm them. Because I know enough people are waiting for my... Well, I don't like me, I get my perspective. I give my perspective Friday night on the Calabar situation already. But I know people want to see the video and teach them. You understand? Because I only saw a thing reach them sometimes. You know what I mean? Some people say if you don't sit and teach them, you know how. Yo, ESP is a bit sound like a evil villain when I laugh. See? Disarm them. FLA to carry out major revocation of gun licenses out west. Oh, I look at thing now with the green screen, look wild. Out of focus, no blurry. Out of Westmoreland and Nova Mobile. Listen to this now. Several licensed firearm holders in Western Jamaica could lose their guns in short order, as the FLA, which is the Firearm Licensing Authority, is not satisfied based on alleged flaws in their character and other disqualifying factors that they meet the criteria to enjoy such a privilege. The decision, which will impact several small business operators with questionable backgrounds and at least one popular politician. And one popular politician was taken in the aftermath of an high-level meeting between the top brass of the FLA and the police hierarchy in Area 1, where concerns were raised about the character and background of some persons with licensed firearms. The FLA's top brass met with the police high command in Western Jamaica over last weekend, and very serious concerns were raised about some persons with licensed firearms who are said to be involved in illegitimate activities, said Shane Darling, Chief Executive Officer of the FLA. We are not taking the issue lightly, so a decision has been taken to immediately revoke some gun licenses, while others are being reviewed and similar actions could be taken. Who did not have the information? Well, Darling never had the information at hand to support the unconfirmed report that as many as 200 persons could be affected. According to Darling, in the recent past, the FLA's operations were compromised by unscrupulous persons who facilitated persons with criminal antecedents to acquire gun licenses, raising concerns about the integrity of the organization. In addition to those we have already revoked, we are now gathering intelligence on other persons to include some so-called business persons who are in possession of large amounts of money that they cannot properly account for, said Darling. Once there's evidence of any criminal involvement, the gun licenses will be revoked. In explaining the relevant law that gives the FLA the power of revocation of gun licenses, Darling pointed to Section 36 of the FLA Act, which states, revocation of licenses, certificates and permits cases 36, subsection 1 to 37. The authority may revoke any license, certificate, or permit if cases A. The authority is satisfied that the holder thereof is of intemperate habits, or of unsound mind, or is otherwise unfit to be entrusted with such a firearm or ammunition as may be mentioned in the license, certificate, or permit. So the decision by the FLA to relieve unscrupulous persons of legal firearms has left Superintendent Vernon Ellis, the commanding officer for St. James, very happy. Ellis did that talk about pinking not too long. And he believes such a move would emerge as a critical tool in the war against crime in the Western Parish, which has been described as the nation's crime capital in recent years. This is a most welcome development, as it will not only level the playing field but restore integrity to the system. You can't have persons of questionable integrity with guns and ammunition. Unscrupulous persons could be giving ammunition to criminals, which could be very dangerous. Sometimes you go to crime scene and you see brand new spent shells, and you can't help but wonder about the source of these bullets. This is a very good move, and based on some of the persons who will be impacted in terms of revocation, I am sure it will help us in our efforts to make St. James safe and secure for law-abiding citizens. I have said before, and I'll say it again, but don't tell you no already, that many crimes involving the gun in Jamaica are being committed by firearm that are supposed to be a licensed firearm. I talk about Andrew unless I meet Chump. No, I'm really interested in a Chump. Or Andrew unless meeting him. You understand? So I didn't really put that in my script. It didn't really interest me. You understand what I say? Reality still. My apologies if anybody offended by that, but I'm really interested in a Chump still. You understand? I hope him not promise him no money for help Billy Wall. Just that. See me, so. But I'm not talk about it, brother, because it's no big deal to me still. Jamaican Prime Minister meet American presidents on a regular basis. So, I know that. You understand me? I say a big deal with me still. And right now, politics thing kind of. Yeah. So, that a go on. And FLA get a lot of beating, you know. But I think FLA, Zane, I think the FLA are trying to clean up them act. See, and the FLA would also have been a part of the problem in the past. See, as they would have been responsible for the issuance of licensed firearms and permits to some criminals. See, because as Shane Dallinger said, they have some unscrupulous people in the organization and thing. But I think they are trying to clean us, and they are trying to aid the police's fight against violence and criminality in the country. You understand? So credit where credit is due. So you may say credit where credit is due. And thing. Yeah. Yes, I. Peeps, big up on yourself. See, in 7 o'clock, talk for 1.5 hours. 1 hour, I say me a talk for, but you know what thing go. You understand? More time talking, we not choose we. Peeps, one has some respect. I'm gonna check a look at it before I cut out. I mean, I'll cut out immediately, but I talk a little. You understand me? I say right now, on the dashboard there, it has say, boom, so 99,455 subscribers. And since the channel started, peeps, about one good 6,000 people would have unsubscribed. Some of them reach 1,000 or 100,000 already. But big up to the people that will subscribe and unsubscribe for various reasons. Some people unsubscribe because them claim we offend them. Some people unsubscribe because we probably say them artists are this, or we say them politician are that. Or, you understand what I say? We have divergent opinions or views. Some people unsubscribe because them probably think teacher might get too big. Some people unsubscribe because we're not in with them inner. Some people probably unsubscribe because of them lifestyle kind of divergent from mine. Some people kind of unsubscribe because them just, you understand? And mine not good like that. But that's how I think go still, everything good. You understand me? I say, saying a long time we are work on this, a long time we are work for this. August 26, 2016 was one day I take up the phone here out in the living room and do a little video so with two big old black bar on the side. So I go start a YouTube channel and so I go give some of my friends. And I say, yeah man, do things. You understand? We made a lot of mistakes. As a matter of fact, any day me hit 100,000, I will be streaming that day. You understand? And me just go share some of the bumps and hiccups along the journey and some of the rewarding moments along the journey and thing. It has been a roller coaster ride. See, we were demonetized on January the 25th and we there whole out and I struggle out the thing since then, and late in last week them kind of sort out about them thing and them something that we kind of build the second channel. And you know one thing go peeps, me just go sit down and reason with heart to heart, one to one. That day there me a pre to go on about today was Sunday, to go on about Thursday or maybe a Friday. You know, it not take so long still because on average you can have 200 subs a day. What a good when the channel a fly. You understand? And the channel kind of up on a level. So make we say I go still. You know what thing go? Peeps, big up on yourself. And personally I have grown immeasurably. As me say, remember when me just start, people tell me if I go sell back juice and go plant, go farm and them sitting there and them sitting there and we can't read. That was funny still. I found it funny. Zin, I know man I say I can't read still. But as me don't really know still, some man reading standards high. Cause you know what I mean? Second channel we do very well, boss. I see I heard in the DS. You understand? It won't grow as quickly as teach them based on the nature of the country. You know people don't like positive things. You understand? So anything with positivity kind of take a back burner for some people. But if it was an entertainment channel where me I discuss dancehall, then you then probably big already. Have one good 15, 20,000 subscribers. But you know what thing, but we still remain steadfast and focused. You understand what I say? Some people say you come here try to get rich off of YouTube and we just laugh. As my father said, laugh and go on. But that's how you think of peeps. I use the criticism as motivation. See, and I know that I had weaknesses as well. See, and I was willing to work on those to improve. I am still working. I am still trying to improve. You understand? I want to make every video I put out is a video where I can watch 10 years and be proud of it. You understand? I always tell my friend them say the biggest videos them on the channel are the worst videos them on the channel. Like, but I always talk about that and laugh about it. The videos them where you don't expect to do nothing and them video they blow up. You understand what I say? And thing. Zane, like the biggest video on the one of the biggest videos on the channel is the richest neighborhoods in Jamaica. And in that video, I was in this room. The first time I sat in this room and tried to do a video, I had bought a wireless microphone and I was testing it. The audio was awful. Like it cracked up and I was testing the camera when I work around this to what this put up. See, and everything was a testing. I'm just new to this and I try to improve on them something. Them time they not knowing in a studio, just a chair and a desk. You understand what I say? No acoustic foam. Nothing at all. You understand? Them time my phone I use edit said way. See, and me there read off of my tablet. I'm telling you some more time you read off of your tablet. And you look up in your phone because you want to look light on your face, your phone light off your hand, you know. So when you go so and look up in your phone light and go back, you know, say nothing upon the tablets, you're blind. You understand? And then you know more time before you see what go on and then people saying, yeah boy, I can't read your name at all, boy, I'm a teacher. Yo, I wanted a fool, I want to teach them. Hey man, if I come on for you, hey, but your mother, yeah, everything, man. I mean, just laugh and go on, man. I mean, you see that at all. You see me, I say, but we talk about it some more in details when we reach 100,000 subscribers. 100,000 subscribers for me too, because the reality is that you don't make money off a subscription on YouTube. As I say, I save everything for discussion still. But it's just a mental thing, you know, when you have 100,000. Because look, I have never addressed 100,000 people in a real life at any given point in time. See, I know you upload one video and quick and fast in a couple of hours I hit 100,000 views. Zane, so that is amazing. That is something we appreciate. You know what I say? So, for me, the 100,000 subscriber is to say, look, you would have put in the work and there are 100,000 persons who are appreciative of the work that you do. That is an amazing feeling. You understand what I say? That is an amazing feeling. So I have seen it all. But I learned early that when them people come, everybody have an opinion, and when you come on social media, you expose yourself to all type of things. And we just take things and we realize from early that humility was the way to go. You understand what I say? Sometimes you have to give it to a few people still, but always respectfully. You understand? We not use the expletive, we not tell no man about them mother, but some people have to get it. You understand what I say? Zane, but you don't know anything. It has been it has been fun, it has been difficult, it has been sleepless nights. You understand what I say? Like, sometimes I go to bed, there have been times when I go to bed 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and I wake up 6 o'clock for go to work. You understand what I say? And I had to give up the gym last year, January. I had to make a decision between the gym and the channel. And conversely, when I gave up the gym, the channel started to grow. See, so that was a calculated decision. I have started back the gym recently, and it is rough, especially now we have 2 channels, Zane and thing, and especially I build the second one, because you now subscribe, you know, friend them as much as you should do. Because I know people in our stream right now want to subscribe yet, and then people don't need to go over right now go subscribe. I'm going to the link. I'm cussing them before I left. I'm cussing them about 5 minutes out of cussing. Because right now, like, the time I go to homework, I couldn't come here and do it neither. You understand? We need to subscribe to your channel, Jamaica. You understand what I say? So it is really challenging, peeps. But I would be lying if I told you, Vin, teacher, your channel is at Champions League level. Yeah, well, right now, Jamaica, the corner league. I'm going to bring it to Premier League, then you understand? Then Champions League level, bro. You see me? So watching on the peeps, it is really and truly rough, but I would be lying if I sit here and put a gym in your house. Yes, sir, Belfidere, but we don't reach a stage yet. That's a part of the plan, but we don't reach us yet. You know what I mean? So right now we have to take on the road at evening time and do some local work, you know, because as Empress loves say, health is a wealth, and I kind of put on local weight too, and me is not a weight carrier. You know what I mean? You see me? If anything, weight is more on my mind. You understand? Heavyweight knowledge, but no, me, you understand? Big belly thing, and you know fit me like. You understand? You know look good for me like. So we are we are work on that. So we are trying to balance it, but it's rough, peeps. But as me I say, I would be lying if I sat here and told you that YouTube has not been a blessing. That's been a blessing in so many different ways. Financially, but I've also met some wonderful people, some amazing people. You understand what I say? I meet some nasty nigga too. But you know, I saw your thing going on when you go. But I've met more wonderful people than nasty nigga. You understand what I say? So all of my nice, clean and decent people, them big up on themselves. You understand? Teach, want to network when him go out to the gym. Not really, no, I go to gym, let's go work out and cut out, and I even to talk to people, you know. You understand what I say? Because more time when I start talking, distracted and you know, be for workout. You understand? So we just out of courtesy and out of politeness, we heal everybody, and you understand? Many of the people at the gym, they even know who me is. You understand? Because we don't really tell them yet. But one of them time, you see me? So peeps, I just saw a thing go. It rough. I'm not lie to you. If you have a full-time job and the 2 channels, I mean just running one channel is rough. You understand? Plus government system, plus the second channel. I love the second channel, peeps. You understand? Like, I just love the work we do over there. So, Zane, and it's amazing when I sit down and watch back some of them videos sometimes I realize that Jamaica Jamaica could be such a powerful nation if we just cut out the crap. A powerful nation. You understand what I say? And thing. So we just go and hold it. I try to remain steadfast. Zane teach, I was present and just watching. Great life. Blessings in that G. Manners and respect, you know. You understand what I say? And peeps, as I say, when I say anything about that G, I know I say it from a place of authority and him now got frowns. He has not been feeling so well for a while now. And he has been struggling with his health for a long time as well. And I'm tell you that G is not my biological brother, but it's one of those wonderful persons would have met because of the channel. You understand? Brilliant man, family man, a Christian. You understand? And he has been healing for some time, but we just always try to give us strength when we can give us strength and thing and thing. And it's always amazing to see him, you understand, based on work commitments, him really not get to pass through more time. He's here now because, you know, a Sunday still, and he has been here for a few days now because he's home. As it relates to his health, you see me, so I want to just whisper a word of prayer for the general. As I say, general. When I say general, I mean general. You understand? That G, big up yourself in a big brother. You know what I think go. You understand me? I say. So peeps, that's what I think there. So when I reach 100 there, I will a link up and will a drink up. We not drink nothing still. Some tea in my cup. You understand? Hopefully my cup them reach by them time there. My shirt them reach by them time there. You understand? Maybe not. I don't know how I go and see. You know, Teespring so they ship some things. So I don't know. And we can hold a reason for the season. You understand? Hard work. Nobody not kind someone. You understand? I feel like a proud father. You see? My baby kind of mature now and ready to take on the road. Because the road have to take on. Peace. Big up on yourself. I not OD the thing. I say I left for a long time. Teach. I watch. We ain't known some video talking. Man witness protection in state. Alright, brother. That's your word. I try cast my eye upon it when I find some time. You know what time things set up still. You understand me? I say, peeps, big up on yourself. Enjoy your week. Have a most productive and wonderful week. You understand me? I say, if you have to drink, don't drive. If you have to drive, do not drink. You know what I mean? When you go on the road, left out the big headphone them and stop cover up on the ears with them. Leave out the Bluetooth headpiece them. You know what I mean? And stop attract unnecessary attention to yourself. Be observant. Be alert. Which shirt you like, Empress? That one I got on. A bad one, yeah. Oh, the one, yeah. I think I want them in a merch store. Them one there for go like. You understand? But not say a word. Zane? If you have to take public transportation, try to travel in a group. If you cannot travel in a group, know the do's and the don'ts. Take the license plate number. Send it go get somebody. Describe the car. Describe the driver. Tell people where they tell people where you go. Always follow your instinct. If it feels wrong, it is wrong. The people them love post and tell people every detail of them day and them life on the top. You understand what I say? On the top it. Saying top exposing yourself, man. Saying Peyton place. Big up yourself in a brother. You know we appreciate that something. You know, manners and respect every time, you know. You see me the pan. So peeps, you know what thing go. You saying, and me I say I know before me shout out to the people them. You understand? You know the Patreon account up and running. You understand? So that is so if you want to contribute a little small to your channel on a monthly basis, like a salary type thing. That is the Patreon account, the PayPal account there, the Cash App account. Something still I miss with that, but don't know. But try. If you try with a little bit of money and no work, try with enough money and see if it work. And then enough of money. Probably, you understand? I don't know. Probably the last one with enough money we got through. You see? For the people that want to get some things out of a merch store, so one shirt, one cup, one towel, one bag, one beanie, one hat, one something. You understand the girls them with the tank top and the leggings them. You know what thing go on a go cross fast. You understand? While stock lasts. Bad stars odds that right. They say, you know what thing go? And for the people for the people that want to subscribe to the second channel yet, you need to go cross, go check in and lock in. Jamaica, Nareka, land of food and water. Nothing no shorter. Beer lions and some beautiful data. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Peeps, me a cut out. Miss Palmer, where you deal with? Cause I was just about to contribute a dinner date, you know. Melissa, Bill, you see, I said, I'm up here alright in the Empress. Yeah, man, blessings every time. You see? So me answer right now, Richie General, big up yourself in a youth. I'm man, naturally me now, Miss Daniel Scarlett, Millicent Thomas McDermott, Roxlock Stevie, Zane, Melissa Palmer, Romario Toretto. How can I speak on this? The Royal General, big up yourself in a youth. Top Max, Empress, Wagwan. Hold on, I'm pull up that thing because any of them now flow right for nothing. Anyway, go. Zane, and I'm refresh this. So, boom, so. Daniel Scarlett, Kanaika Chisholm, big up Daniel already, but big up yourself again, you know. Dervan Guthrie, Doc G, my brother, big up yourself, you know. Cookie Mama, teach careful, Uncle Ruel is listening. They did not fire his ears. No, man, everything good with Father Ruel, man. You understand what I say? DS Electronics Unlimited. Big up yourself in it. Yes, we're too soon to an artist. Boy, I mean, no things are still, but big up yourself. Ingrid Theatre, Shantanique Enlighten, Sansi and Murray, Zane, Miss Andrea D, Roxlock Stevie, Apple Cider Vinegar, brother, we are deal with. Yeah, so I say, who are saying the business, I say teach them, but I mean still. So I big up myself, you know what I mean? Teach them, big up. Juggernaut MJ, K Dennis, and I want Guan. Who else I big up yet? Miss Millicent Thomas McDermott, Finar, the man with the girls, MC a star. Miss Sophia Kobe, Eli Kelly The Point, ELK, Ken Prosper, Father Prosper, big up yourself in a youth, you know what thing again, Miss Winsome Hudson. Zane, who else been big up? Empress Love, Soul Music Lover, Zana Clark, Raymond Black, Miss Pearly Simpson, Mike Lewis, Father Mike, I never know yet about in a youth. I hope you're alright in a Spade, Manners Youth, Ali Dan, and about Dan thing, you know what, big up yourself in a bro, you know what I mean? Yeah man, D&J Small, Zane, peace, me can't search in a more name. Nico DTG, Simple Sin, Cindy, wanna go on, you good? I see your body on one beach what you know, I hope you're alright. You understand me? I say Miss Margaret Jonas, Raymond Black. See in Omar Black. I wonder if Omar Black and Raymond Black are brother. I don't know. Miss Aisha Park, what go on? You know what I mean? Peeps. Danny, big up yourself, you know, bro. I hope you bring out the trash already, you know. Because you know you're Sunday evening duty. You know what I mean? Miss Sophia Leng, Miss Joan Gray. Peeps. Terran J. Lampard, big up yourself, you know. Miss Cameron Dryden, Miss Dryden want go on, Miss Sandra Bennett. me not see no more name. So peeps, big up on yourself. Zane, I think we're supposed to do roll call this week, you know, last Wednesday in a month. But do you even know? You understand? I not even know. I want them can call in my brother Doc G, make a whole reason. I don't know. Doc. Julian Smith, what go on? You say me I say, peeps, big up. See, I remember, you know, with the roll call, if you know anybody we are doing a positive work in our country, you understand, if you have any Jamaican, we are investing in Jamaica, we are make Jamaican products for Jamaican consumers, tell them to link up, we can make them call in and all a reason, them show off them product, a free advertisement that, now cost them $1. You understand, and we're willing to facilitate that. You know what I mean? And thing. You say, I go check out the next channel, Alidan, do it, no, man, quick and fast, man. You understand me? I say, see it there. Me I like Gailing, Craig Creation, big up yourself, you know. You see me? And then we did supposed to stream on Jamaica Thursday gone, but we did tired there, man. Oh man, got you, big up yourself. You see? So we see, we try to balance the thing, peeps. See, but summer soon come. Easter soon run. Summer soon come. And we see what going on. We try to balance the thing some more. You see me? So peeps, what good? You know what I mean? I say this week be the reason why somebody feel better about themselves now. Bring a smile to somebody's face. A pat on the shoulder, a pat on the back, a hug. You understand me? I say a word of encouragement. Look at food, look at lunch, one lunch money, one bus fare, something. You understand some food that we have in the refrigerator for spoil. You understand me? I say, you see some clothes that we don't wear a long time. Do something for somebody, you know. Feel better about yourself, like. You understand when you make somebody feel better about themselves. Peeps, walk good. Step with Jah. You understand me? I say, I'm out. Zane Cookie Mama say check the merch store and sexy up yourself. See him here, sir. John Jibril, next channel up. Now see a word in a big brother. We appreciate the support and I tell you all of your family if you come subscribe now, you know, bro. You know I say thing, you know. Dave here Nines, manners and respect, you know. And for the people that we look for the next channel, see it there, Jamaica. You know what thing go. Lone positive run, sir. You know what I mean? Peeps. Walk good. Step with Jah. I'm out.